We are live. So you guys have just started to arrive into Haven's Cove. Uh, After I would say a few hours of traveling from the supposed garden that the caretaker told you about, and you were returning
Uh,
back there. I would say probably since you guys left early in the morning and everything, I would say it's probably now 2, maybe 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I did say that you guys did level up, but you will not level up until you finish a long rest. So yeah.
yeah.
So you're back in town.
Okay.
What are you guys going to do?
What time is it
I did
in
say
the game?
it's 3 o'clock p.m.
Okay.
So I guess we should go report what we found, or what we found of the bugbear to the guild hall.
Not bugbear, owlbear.
Agent will say. Oh yeah, owlbear, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you have two options. You could you could do two things. You could go report your findings to the guild, or you could go and probably ask for a meeting with the researchers to give any information you have, including about the owlbear. It's entirely up to you.
Well, we can report what we found to the guild hall and ask to have another meeting with the researchers.
Okay. So Kim, this person is going to follow you because like she was hired to basically do the same thing as you and everything, and was told that apparently that this owlbear is basically being a guardian or protector for this tree. So she is going to respect that and follow your lead. So she is following you all to the guild hall. So she's following all of you, including Zug Zug, who is basically following you as well.
Speaking of Zug, have you heard anything from
Yeah.
Rissus and Zug?
Okay. So yeah. So Zug Zug is having some real life stuff happening. So is Rissus. Rissus says that he will let me know when he is prepared to come back. I will ask him again, but hopefully soon. But for the time being, his
Okay.
character is basically trying to spread the legend of the group. And I would say for the entirety of this session, Zug Zug is going to help with his alpha stat. But he is first going to come with you to the guild hall to report the mission.
Okay. Adrian will speak to Kim. Oh, 1 second. Adrian will speak to Kim and ask so what do you think of that owlbear? They're trying to protect that tree, and that tree seems pretty sacred. Do you think the guild hall will be able to will be fine with us letting it live?
Well, if we report our findings, probably the noble of the Haven's Cove will put a petition to the guild to make sure that the area is not disturbed by any travelers or so. But it really does depend. That owlbear did attack people on the road, but I think only to try to warn off whoever was trying to damage or harm the tree, so it's entirely in the hands of the guild and the noble.
Mm-hmm. Well, we shall talk to them.
So you guys head to the guild hall. You go to the lady and everything. So
we greet her when we enter. We greet them when we enter.
Yeah, you greet them and everything. So you head to the guild representative, the guild receptionist, to basically
Yes.
give you a report on everything, and says, "Hello, how did your quest go?"
It went fine. The only exception is that we decided not to kill the owlbear.
I do hope you have a long, detailed explanation for that, but
Yes. So the owlbear is actually a guardian of that area, animal guardian of the area. He's protecting a sacred.
before you finish that sentence, Kim kind of like places her hand on your shoulder and like shakes her head and like, could we book a private room and speak with the guild representative for this debrief, please? And like Kim just gives a look to the guild receptionist, and she kind of like nods slowly. Yes, please. Take the upstairs room as she leaves. That fetches the guild master and everything, and you all go upstairs. And she kind of like, and Kim kind of like turns to Adrian. We should be cautious on how much detail we give. For all we know, the people that is apparently agitating this creature could be in the guild.
Yeah, I didn't know if there's anybody in the building. I thought it was just us and the.
I did say
Receptionist.
it is 3 p.m. and you kinda did not ask, but basically you all greet and like there are people there taking on jobs and working. So it's basically, you know.
Hey,
Okay.
Kim, who did you say hired you?
I was hired by the noble to track down this owlbear. I was basically hired by him to work with the guild.
Do you know why he would be interested in doing that exactly? He had like a specific, you know, like specific merchandise he wanted crossover for sure, or anything like that?
Well, he's mostly trying to make sure that the trade route is secure and safe for all travelers. After all, the lifeline of this village depends on that trade route. We could obviously get merchandise and such across the sea, but we also depend on one another on this island. So do the other villages. We're apparently the only port town on Ventar Haven. We are basically the lifeline for this island.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, and just to clarify, above game, Kim was not there to hear about everything else that we saw, like from the obelisk, right?
No, she was outside, but she kind of assumed of you guys, like, letting the owlbear go. That she assumed that you had a reason, and you basically explained to her that apparently this owlbear is protecting that tree, and that's all you said. You said nothing about the whole obelisk caretaker conversation.
Okay.
And Zug does not know, but basically you told the same thing to Kim about that information. Again, I want actually Zug's player to hear this in game. So like that. So basically, you didn't tell him much detail on that, considering that Kim was there as well.
Okay.
So yeah, a few minutes pass, and the guild master comes in and like greets you all. Hello, my name is Markham Slate. My name is Markham Slate. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. We have some valuable information about this owlbear incident.
Apparently
like to speak
so. Apparently
about
so.
privately.
Apparently so. I was told of this. Please, sit. Tell me what happened.
So, we've come to find that the owlbear is a important part of that ecosystem there. It is currently protecting a very precious, very important land, very secret land there, and we believe that the reason why it started harming these convoys is because they've been getting too close to the secret land, and it was either harming it or provoked the owlbear to attack them in somehow.
That is quite the story. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Yes. And I'll take out a petal and shove it in his mouth.
You do what?
Shove the petal in his mouth.
Okay. Okay, he kind of like backs up and like, what are you trying to feed me?
Just trust me, eat it.
Like
I wouldn't feed you.
He kind of looks at everybody else and like, should I trust what she's saying?
I'll nod.
Yeah, sure. She's a bit weird with this kind of stuff, but
okay,
it is...
yeah, he slowly reaches out and takes the petal and like kind of like eats it, I guess, or something. And as he does, he kind of like feels funny, like his eyes kind of like go a bit wide with like some stuff and everything, and like, whoa, this is
yeah, it's good stuff.
What is this?
It is a very these petals came from a very important tree. We trust that you keep this information secret. Have you heard of what happened to the archaeologists were researching?
You mean the research team that went missing? Yes. I heard that they encountered a type of crystal that affected the environment in a quite horrific way. I was giving gory details on what happened to their companions that did not make it.
I'm gonna make the hand motion like, cut it off! Don't say anymore.
I'll cast message to Calypso. Yes, but this will be proof. We want him to trust us.
We sell this information to the researchers.
Yes. Well, this tree is very important, and we plan to let the researchers know about this tree.
Do you wish for me to bring the head researcher in on this conversation?
Yes.
So he kind of like rings a bell, and the receptionist comes in. Yes. Could you bring me Luke Almeyer and his assistant Kanan Jackson, please? And she kind of like bows and yes, certainly. We will bring them here now. And she leaves, and time goes by, and they both enter the room, and like basically Luke Almeyer says, "What is this? What is happening? We were discussing our apparent research. What's this all about? Ah?"
We
Wow, you
believe
look so angry.
we believe we found a cure for this crystal, the crystal pandemic or epidemic
Corruption.
corruption.
What, Nail?
Contamination.
Contamination, yes.
Yeah. So the researcher says, "Oh, is that right?" He sits down. "Well, spill it. Tell us. What's happening? What did you find?" And Kanan just rubs his temples and, "Sir, please don't get too wound up. Remember, you are a bit old, and I wouldn't want you to have a whole situation with your heart again." And says, "Nonsense. I have been fit as a fiddle." And "Sir, please."
Well, we found this very important tree / artifact that has the potential to protect us from the crystal's corruption.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
The head researcher says, "Well, come on, show me."
I'll shove a petal in his mouth.
What is with you?
We'll keep you young.
What? Okay, so you do that. He says "Wow, what is this?" He stops moving, he basically says nothing. All you hear is him breathing. Basically, he's not moving at all, and everything. And Kanan just goes up and kind of moves his hand over his eyes and says, "Sir, are you all right?"
He's fine, probably. This tree has calming effects, similar to the calm emotion spell.
Is that right?
Experience. Yes.
"May I see some of these petals without ingesting them?" he says, turning to Calypso.
Yeah, she has been strange ever since she encountered this tree.
Well, I've eaten a few, to be fair. I'll just take one out and put it on the table.
The researcher takes out his monocle and looks at it and, "This is an unusual species of trees. I have not seen these anywhere on the island. Where did you say you found this? On the route to Ravenspire?"
We didn't say we found it anywhere yet.
Well, I did hear you were going to investigate the apparent owlbear attack, so probably this must have had something to do with it, I assumed.
Maybe.
Well, if this is a supposed cure or way to slow the contamination of the crystals, then we'll work on it. Is there anything else you could provide for us? Anything at all of this supposed discovery?
What's it worth?
Well, that owlbear was protecting it.
The owlbear was protecting this apparent tree.
Yes, but I think as long as you do not harm the tree, it will not attack you.
That's he kind of pulls on his collar. That's reassuring. And the head researcher says, "This is the most amazing thing I've ever seen." And says, "Okay, maybe no more petals for him."
Really? I have some more.
Uh,
I was thinking of making a tea.
How many petals do you have on you?
A sack full.
That's good, I guess. How much do you want for it? Assuming that you want money for it.
Well,
Well,
here's our proposition. Would you rather have the sack of petals or the source of petals?
The source that is supposedly being protected by the owlbear, that if I do anything to this tree, this owlbear will attack me. That
No,
source?
you got it all wrong.
well, the owlbear won't attack you as long as you don't harm the tree. But if the petals fall on their own, that does not count as harming the tree.
Very well, we could use that as a ideal way to collect them without harming the tree. But we should also...
Yeah, we're actually good friends.
We should
Me and
also...
Alfred now.
We should also presume that other people might find out about this and try to use it to exploit for any thing.
Yes, I suggest that we put some guards, and also just like how we quarantined the area around the crystal, not to allow anybody in the area of where this tree is.
The guildmaster chimes in, yes, about that. We have put up signs and everything, but the guards, that's taking quite a while to get together. Apparently, the guards that are supposed to come are coming from Kaon, and that is taking a while. So for the time being, let's just hope no one goes in or out of those woods.
Well, to be fair, if you have this cure, you will need to quarantine it for very long. We should test it, though. Do you have, like, one of those little evil crystals?
They only have one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and
we sold it.
yeah, you sold it to the research team and says, yes, we have the crystal that you gave us. It is
Chip a
securely...
little bit off.
It is securely in our research facility. If you wish, you could accompany us there to test it, seeing that you are quite interested in solving this mystery as well.
Well,
well,
this is out of character. It doesn't don't we like put up one of the petals in a tree and then it'll make another tree?
Yes,
yeah.
yes, but you do not know anything else, because again, it could be wrong, it could be right. Again, this thing, the caretaker that told you was basically very old and very corrupted.
Mm-hmm.
So, could be wrong, could be right, you don't know.
Well, this may or may not destroy the crystal, and that I believe is that the only crystal you have in possession?
Yes, that is the only crystal you gave us. All the other samples were taken, remember?
Mm-hmm. I was just asking to be sure, but...
You can just chip a little bit off.
We have carefully dissected the crystal into smaller pieces for separate experimentation under strict supervision to make sure there is no...
Well, there we go.
Yes, however, again, there are new protocols that are happening right now, so yes.
So you don't want the petals?
Yes, we want the petals if they are supposedly to help cure this corruption, yes.
Okay. So, how about we go to your lab? Or facility. We see what the petals do, and then we can start, discussing, what all this discovery and work might be worth to the people of the village.
Well, I would be fine with just giving this information for free, Adrian will say.
Okay, so he's fine with it, but I think we should still go with my plan. Yeah.
Nell, what about you? Nail.
Work should be paid for, not
Okay.
ignored. I mean, I'm not thinking of charging him an arm and a leg, but
Basically a good amount of gold
some
for
form
this.
of compensation is necessary.
I mean, that was very hard work.
It was. We had to decipher a puzzle, communicate with a mysterious artificial intelligence.
Are you saying this in character?
Don't tell them that.
No.
You know, I always do the work for the people, but we can't live on scraps, you know?
The
So we do have to
the
get
guildmaster chimes in and says, "Well, you are still gonna get paid for the owlbear quest. I mean, you did discover and handle the owlbear, correct?"
Yeah,
Yes.
but it is still living.
Well, so long as it won't do any harm, then apparently I will let it go. But if it does harm, you will be solely responsible for it.
It's not that, you know, I pet it. I made it a flower crown. It's not that dangerous. You just can't go hurting the tree. Or the bear. Also, if you kill the bear, you become mind controlled by the tree because you're stronger than the bear. So just a warning.
Like, everybody just looks at each other and like, okay, we will keep that in mind. The receptionist comes in and says, "Sir, we have the gold ready. Thank you." And the 2,000 gold reward is in the small pouch. Is in the pouch, and everything for you guys to divide amongst yourselves.
That's about
Okay, so that's
100.
800 for both jobs. Like for the crystal job and for the crystal sale and the bear job for between 5 people. 800 each.
Yep.
well, how much are we getting paid for the tree?
We don't know
We haven't
yet.
negotiated that yet.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
are still negotiating that.
So we get 800 gold.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
That is
Okay.
for the selling the crystal samples, and now for the owlbear.
Yeah, make sure
Okay.
you have like everything categorized for your gold so I know. And basically if you want to have a whole group gold pool for any expenses for the group, let me know.
Yeah, I think we should count the party as like a separate person, but we just split it instead of splitting it up. People, we. Oh hey, Zugzug is online now. Looks like it, but
Yeah, but he's doing something
doesn't
else.
mean anything.
He's doing something else. He's not in the game. He's doing work.
okay. So one,
Yeah,
two,
Zugzug's been online for like
two,
40
three,
minutes.
So instead of calculating for 6 people, we should calculate for 7 people, but that 7 person will be the party funds, basically.
Wait, why 7 people?
That that 7th goes to the like entire party, so that would be like if we want to buy something that that'll go towards the party instead of just one particular person.
Like
Well-
say you decide to buy a cart and you would need money
Wait,
to
who's the
maintain.
6th?
The 6th, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6. Sorry, yeah, I meant to say I miscounted. Accidentally counted the DM.
Yeah, how about this? We keep the 800 each as, and then moving forward we do that. Because we don't know each other that well yet, you know. So like after the tree deal, we'll start doing that.
Yeah, because you guys did meet on the boat. You then decided to do the mission to find the researchers, and then you just did this owlbear slash tree entirety thing. So you guys are still learning how to be a group.
Yeah, I guess we can do that later on, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, we'll just keep the 800 now, and then
Yeah.
future
Yeah.
big deals.
So
split.
Kanan Jackson, the head researcher, says, "Well, how about this for compensation? If you ever need anything, I will do everything within my power to use my nobility to help you."
That is, that sounds quite. That sounds quite decent.
Do you live in the
However,
city?
however, I ask that you do not use my name for any criminal activities.
Yes. Of
Criminal
course.
activities? What are you talking about?
I am a noble. I mean, my father is the head of this town. He's the noble in charge.
Yes,
We would
I'm
never do
sure we won't
criminal.
get into any trouble. As long as somebody doesn't attack us first.
That is understandable. If you ever need anything, let me know. I will do whatever I can.
Okay.
Would
Also,
that be
Neil,
would that be a fair compensation for the petals?
Yes, that'll be fair. We plan to keep half of the petals at least, though. We want to try creating a few things with them to help us in
Wait,
our travels.
Are we treating the petals or the source for this?
The location?
I'm turning in the location of the tree, including the ruins.
For this guy's, like, favor.
Favors are value that has.
Especially when you have the favor of a noble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, that is only worth as much as he is popular. So, giving him this information and helping him to stave off a crisis will make him more popular and thus his favor more valuable.
Mm-hmm.
You're right, Neil. You'd be surprised how far nobility can take you.
Mm-hmm.
As they say, it's not who you know, but how you know them.
Neil,
I say it's a deal.
Do you have a spell focus?
No.
Oh, okay. Once you level up, I can give you my spell focus. I won't need it anymore.
I'm using the pouch.
The pouch?
Ooh, component pouch.
Component pouch? Okay. Yeah.
I'll take it then. I don't know, I just like crystals.
No, it's a staff. It's a spell component.
Oh.
It's a
Okay.
spell focus. Yeah, unless you want to become a what do you call it? A
Arcane master, and they don't get to use those kinds of spell focuses.
Well, you can. It's not like a big deal. It's mainly like a DM decision.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever get a spell focus, it'll be a book.
No, I just have a staff.
Yeah, his staff is his spell focus. His
Yeah, but once you reach level 3, my sword will be my spell focus, so I won't need a staff anymore.
Well, you first need to, make the sword.
Once we reach level 3.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay.
So you tell him the location of this blossom tree.
Yes. Should we give him the scrolls that we took to as well?
Actually, you downloaded all. Well, technically, what you did was you took the scrolls and you basically put them all onto the table where the obelisk was, and the obelisk transferred all of the scroll information onto that stone tablet that you have, including a copy of the caretaker that is there. So that tablet is now connected to that facility, that ruin. So basically, you could access anything from that place from the tablet.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put that on items. Adrian will be the one holding on to it.
Yeah.
I say we keep it.
Yeah, we're keeping the tablet. Or should I call it the Sheikah Slate in my items?
You could call it whatever you want,
Okay.
the Sheikah tablet or whatever you want it to call, but it's just called Ancient Tablet for now.
I'm calling it the Sheikah Slate.
And it's the size of a tissue box. It is a tablet, like it's not as thick as a tissue box, but it's the size of a tissue box.
Like carrying around a Switch in portable mode.
Yeah, something like that.
That would actually make it a Sheikah Slate because that's how big the Sheikah Slate is supposed to be.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the same size as a Switch. Yeah.
I never realized that.
You didn't?
No.
Okay, so continuing that, you tell him the location and everything, and says, if you wouldn't mind, we would also pay you if you could escort us there. We rather not cause any issues.
Yes. When would you like to leave? When would you like to embark?
Well, we would like to prepare, so probably maybe a week's time to prepare, but we may have to camp there for the extended research. If you say it's true, we do need to, well, do our research properly and thoroughly to find out how to use this tree to prevent the spread of this contamination.
Adrian will pass message to Nail. Should we also tell them how to create another tree?
Tell them when we get there.
Okay.
Have ears and best not let others learn.
We get to keep our petals, right?
Yeah, you get to keep the
Yes.
petals.
Nice.
Yeah. I want to create a cool, like, assassin potion or whatever. That'll be good for the rogue. You can like sneak up and like calm them.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
Where it's not a sleeping potion, just so you know, it's
Yeah,
not a
well,
sleeping
yeah.
potion.
I mean, if you want to,
I would say it's like a,
holding.
yeah, I would say it's kind of like a calming drought from Harry Potter.
Yeah, the calm emotions spell, but single target.
Yep.
We can try making a potion, or if it's possible, if the DM allows us to make a wand or a potion out of it.
Did you actually pick up any twigs or stuff? I don't think you did.
Pick up any what?
Did
No, we didn't pick up any wood, but we're going back there.
Yeah. But you did find traces that someone apparently did cut the tree.
Yeah.
A bit to cut the branches and everything. So you assume that someone did try to harm the tree.
So, before the head archaeologist leaves, I'm gonna tell them that the trip there should only take an hour or so.
It took you about it took you about maybe 5 hours.
That once there, there's a small structure nearby, so they won't have to bring like tents or anything.
Tents?
Yeah.
Well,
When they go to set up their camp,
I don't know. It smelled pretty bad in there.
well, they can fix it up and make it smell nice.
well, again, it's entirely up to them. They're going to bring what they need. So yeah.
I'm just going to inform them of the cave.
Okay. So you inform the researchers of you inform the research assistant about the cave because the head
ruins.
Yeah, because the head researcher is kind of like in a, I don't know, a thing right now with the calm pedal thing.
Yes, its best use is recreationally.
Yeah. So yeah. So do you basically pull the researcher aside and tell him this, or do you openly tell them this?
I mean, we're in a tiny office. I can like pull them aside for a second as they're leaving.
Okay.
And tell them
As you're leaving, as you are leaving, I guess.
as one of us is leaving. Whichever group decides to leave first.
Well, they still need to talk to the guild master about the plan and everything. So they.
Okay, well, as we're leaving, then.
So yeah, you
I'll
tell
be
him.
right back. I need to get something.
Okay. So. With that, what are you guys gonna do?
Well, are we going to their lab?
Well, it's entirely up to you guys because they were going to they were going to basically ask for the pedals so they could do the pedals from the bag so they could take to the lab and do the experiments. But if you are instead going to take them to the place and everything, then they would probably bring the crystal wisdom.
Okay, and can we just for above game with that tablet? Can we talk to the robot like when we want?
Yeah, you could talk to the caretaker. Yeah, you could totally talk to them. Talk to it whenever you want.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that was a long journey. I suggest that we rest. Some of us should be pretty tired after waiting for the bugbear or the owlbear to get there.
Can we schedule a time with the researchers to like meet us to head out to that spot tomorrow?
It's a week.
Yeah, it's in a week, so you have a week.
Oh, in a week.
You
Okay.
have a week to do whatever stuff you want in Haven's Cove.
Okay, I need to get a bag of sand.
Well, that'll be like super easy. I mean, I bet you could just go to a beach and grab sand.
I mean, yeah.
Don't judge me, Neil. I need top quality.
Why? You're not an alchemist. You're not going to be turning sand into glass.
Okay,
Finer things in life.
I need to actually figure out how much a bag of sand actually costs.
1 copper, or I think maybe like, at least like 5 copper. Maybe it's like high quality sand. Everything. That's what I'm thinking, at least.
Yeah, I don't want any of those little pebbles in there.
Yeah, you just want the actual grain of sand, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go to the tools and equipment and all of that.
Well, you can actually you could actually probably, if you find enough sand, use it as a blinding tactic too.
I know, that's why I have it on me, actually.
Yeah.
Like, besides Indiana Jonesing things. That was my intended purpose.
Yeah, because a
was blinding.
pouch is a 5 silver. A sack is 1 copper.
And a little bag is nothing.
Yeah, because the pouch holds about 1 lb. So basically, I guess 1 pound of sand.
Okay, I'll remember that if we go shopping.
Yeah, so a pouch of sand, I would say, would be 5 silver.
Okay.
So how does everyone want to spend their week?
Well, you still have the day, the afternoon, so you guys could do whatever you want.
Hey, Neil, can you do me a favor?
Depends on the favor.
I need your skills with identifying items.
Okay.
But I need you to do it for free. Or favor. I can do a favor. I can't pay gold.
Well, I am planning on spending this week's time going out into the woods making charcoal.
Making what?
Accompany me.
Making what, Nail?
Well, I'm not
Charcoal.
gonna do that every day. But
Say
I will do it
say that
one day.
again.
He's making
What?
charcoal.
Charcoal.
Charcoal. Okay.
I would love to do that for one day.
Sure.
Okay, as long as you promise also that you will bathe. Anyway, are we still in this office?
No,
No,
you
yes.
guys are leaving
We're
the yeah, you guys are
We're in the
leaving the
hallway
guild
outside his
house.
office.
Yeah, you guys are leaving the guild thing. You guys are
Guild
leaving
hall,
the
yeah.
guild house.
Okay, who wants to go shopping?
Yeah, I
And,
plan to go to the blacksmith to buy myself a new sword. Actually, let's see if they have any magical swords there.
Okay, is anyone going to go join Adrian with that?
Sure.
Like again, you could totally do whatever you want in this week because Zug he is probably going to go and go to Rissus, who's
He's just doing his zug thing.
yeah. So Zug is basically going to the Banshee Sorrow to basically see what Rissus is up to and basically help him with spreading the word of the group. Which you guys, I don't think you guys came up with a name for the group. So again, I'm gonna let you all figure that one out as a group.
wouldn't Zug go out to go training?
He could do that. Like again, I'm just playing to what his character might do.
Punch
He's
some
a
tree. He might like
warrior.
punch some trees.
Trees, lift, pick up heavy things and put them down and pick them up again.
Yeah,
Sparring practice. You know, the things warriors would do.
yeah. Again, like he would probably do that while also probably maybe acting as a bodyguard for Rissus in case
Oh yeah,
any.
he'd probably bodyguard resist or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, can I catch that noble son?
The noble son is still in the meeting, but I guess you could.
Okay, I'll barge in, I guess.
Okay,
So
you
with
barge
that,
in.
undetected.
Okay, you
I'm
barge
not gonna
in.
go in undetected. Yeah.
Okay, so you barge into the meeting.
Yes, and remember how we were like trading all this extremely valuable information for favor of you?
Yes.
Oftentimes, we need some physical proof because word of mouth is nothing. And I'll show him the Duke ring I already have. Something of this sort, so that people know we mean business.
The Duke ring?
Yes, I have a Duke ring.
How did you get a Duke ring?
Or a noble ring. I don't know. It's the Roman equivalent of a Duke.
Okay, well, how did you get that? Is that one of your
What's your background again?
Yeah, how did you get that, Calypso? Because I'm actually trying to figure that one out.
You're a charlatan, right?
It's from the background.
Yeah, your
Story?
background's a charlatan, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he has a fake signet ring.
Okay.
It is fake, but he doesn't know that.
Okay, thank you. Are you trying to deceive him with that?
No, all she's doing is showing him that she has a signet ring and saying she needs proof of their relation, so she needs a signet seal.
Acting like I do this all the time.
Okay. Even though you're wearing basically the clothing of a cleric.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
all we need is the signet ring and wax, the seal, to show that we are working for his father. We need that
A
from
crest.
his father, technically.
Yeah, you
Just
need it.
anything that shows his family.
Yeah, so basically, he takes a piece of paper, writes something on it, and basically hands it to you and say, if you wish, you could come by the estate, and we could have an entire contract written up, if you wish.
Sounds great. Where do you live?
He kind of like points to the window, showing that he kind of like lives here.
Big house. The big house on top of the hill.
Great to know. It was nice meeting you for the third time. Have a blessed day. May Apollo's grace be upon you. And then I will leave.
Okay. Okay, so Adrian, you're going to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
Nail, what are
I'm
you
going to.
doing?
Go to an herb shop.
Okay, the herb
I want to go to
shop.
both of those.
Yes, so I guess you could find the herbs in the market. So yeah, you do that. And well, Caliph, so where do you want to go first? You want to go to the blacksmith first, or you want to go to the herbs first?
Well, you know what? I'll go to the blacksmith first because I don't know if they have the herbs I want.
Okay.
Since Calypso's gonna be my assistant, I'm gonna follow her.
Okay. So Nail, we'll start off with you since there is less of you. What are you basically looking for herbs?
I'm looking for herbs I can turn to healing potions.
Okay. In D&D, they really don't have a specific thing with that, but there is the healer's kit that you could use that could help, because I do believe you also have the
So a healing potion is 25 gold to make, and I'm saying I want to buy 100 gold worth of the stuff needed to make it.
Okay.
Make 4 of them.
To make 4 of them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna spend 100 gold to buy the ingredients for 4 healing potions. So I can make 4 healing potions.
Using your alchemy set, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, basically the shopkeeper says, very well, and goes in the back to get you the herbs and stuff you need to make the healing potions. So he gives it to you. That would be 100 gold. Nail.
Oh, we cut out.
Blacksmith. I'm also gonna see if they have a wood axe, because I don't think
Say that again.
wood axe.
Again.
Wood axe.
Again, it's kind of hard to say because you're wanting a wood axe. So basically, you give the shop owner the 100 gold, and then you're gonna go to the blacksmith, basically.
Yep.
Okay. So you're basically very deep into the marketplace, looking for that store and everything. So yeah, going now back to Adrian and Calypso. So basically, you enter inside and you see that the shop is a mess right now, and one of the dwarf brothers is cleaning up while the other is cleaning up the back.
Hello. Hi,
What
Adrian
happened
will speak.
here?
It says, just some rowdy people causing ruckus and all. Still cleaning up after this little brawl. Ugh.
Oh, I
Anyway,
hate brawlers.
yeah,
Ugh.
anyway, the younger brother kind of like goes behind the counter and says, what can we do for you?
I am looking for a magical sword. Do you have any of those?
Magic weapons are a bit rare. Let me see. And he opens up this big book and basically goes through any purchases or sales and everything. Looking, is there a specific thing you want, Adrian?
No. I don't know much about magic items. I don't know if Adrian would know any.
Well, I mean, if you want, like you could probably get a +1 sword, instead. You know.
He doesn't need one. He doesn't need a +1/+1 sword. When he levels up, he automatically gets one.
Okay. Then what are you specifically looking for then?
Hmm. Do you perhaps have a flame tongue?
Okay. I want you to roll a percentile dice, and I am going to roll a opposing percentile dice.
99.
Okay, 38. Okay. Let me just do this, because how I'm deciding to do this is okay. So yeah, looking through the catalogs and everything, he then says, "Well, you're in luck. We actually do have one."
Oh, nice.
And let me just get to the thing that I want to look at. Lame tongue. Hope I pronounced that right.
It's a rare item. Basically, I can deal an extra 2d6 fire damage to any target to a target it hits.
Yeah, yeah, but it could take on any type of sword. It could be a short sword, it could be a long sword.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, be any weapon.
Yeah, so the question is, what specific weapon are you like? Like, do you want it to be a short sword? Do you want it to be a long sword?
Just a long sword.
Okay, so yeah, you do find out this, and you do you see him go in the back and get a case where the sword is kept, and he does it, and he opens it up. And as he opens it up, you notice that this flame tongue is a bit different from any other sword. It looks to be of the elven design, as in, a whole curved type elven blade with a type of birch white wood hilt and everything, with some leather on it. And so, yeah.
Agent of Kamina, this is to be looked of elven make.
Indeed. An elven old man actually came through here and sold it. I don't know why he would sell it. I mean, like, this thing could fetch a very high price, but he basically asked for just some pocket change, nothing more.
Well, maybe he's a retired adventurer.
Yeah, that is most likely. Well, regardless, seeing that this thing is used and it has seen some damage, I would say
Magic items are actually indestructible unless they're damaged through magical means, I think.
yeah, you do
That's
see
relics.
yeah, you do see that the guard and everything, basically the handle is a bit damaged and everything, like scorned and scarred by some fire or something. But the blade is, still intact. So basically, if you wish to replace the guard, you could totally not the guard, the handle. If you want to do that, that's entirely up to you. But basically, he's saying, I would say this will cost you about 400 gold.
400.
400. You could try to haggle with him if you want.
Yes, I'm just trying to think of a
No, a rare magic item costs 5,000 gold.
Well, since this is used,
I'm trying to think of what to say to haggle. How about? Sorry, it was 400 gold.
Yeah, okay, but basically a rare magic item is 5,000, but that's to make them.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a used magic item. So basically, if it's used, they would basically downgrade the price a bit. So basically, it's 400 gold to buy it. As is.
Okay. 1 second. Just 1 second. Just doing something real quick. How about, as you can see, this longsword is a little bit damaged. How about we bring the price down to 350?
Are you trying to persuade him?
Yes.
Make a persuasion check.
Luckily, I'm proficient in that. 16.
Okay. GM roll 1d20. He looks at you. 380.
380? I also have this other sword in mind. I'm not sure if you have this sword. Out of character, I don't know what this sword is called, but basically it's a long sword that the damage that you deal, the damage dice that you deal with it, you heal half of it. You heal half of that to your health.
Is it? I think it's called a sword of healing. Sword of healing? No. Okay, so it's not the sword of healing. It is the dagger of healing. So it's called the dagger of healing. So basically, any damage you basically hit and everything, you heal that damage. No. My bad. It's not that. It's the sword of life stealing. So when you attack a creature with this magic weapon and roll a 20 on the attack roll, that target takes an extra 10 necrotic damage if it isn't a construct or undead. And, well, no, it says nothing about you healing, but it just says of life stealing. Okay, this is, like, I really don't know much of it, so...
It might be a homebrew item that my DM made a little while back.
Yeah.
My other DM made.
Yeah, so yeah. I mean, if you want to make that custom magic weapon, we could totally do that with some downtime if you want.
I think.
It's entirely up to you.
Well,
You are getting a flame tongue that will only cost you 380 gold.
Yeah, I think I'll just buy the flame tongue.
Okay, so add in your inventory Elven Flame Tongue.
Yes, actually, to bring the price a little bit down, I would also like to trade in this long sword. For the flame tongue. It won't pay for all of it, but at least pay for some of it.
Okay, is it a regular longsword?
Yeah, it's just a regular longsword.
Is this longsword from your old military life?
Yeah, yes it is, but it's in pretty good condition since he maintains it.
Okay. How much would a longsword cost? A longsword would cost about 15 JP divided by that. So 15 divided by 2 would be
7 gold and 5
silver. So he would look at it. He then says 360 final offer.
Sounds good. 360.
You shake on it. He closes the case, hands it to you.
Yeah, and you counter the sheath, right? Yeah.
Yeah. The blade is like basically in a sheath in the case and everything. So he gives you the entirety of the case if you want it. And
I don't think Adrian needs the case. That'll just take up room.
Okay, so he just gives you the blade along with the sheath and everything. Okay, and you do have to attune to this weapon.
Yes.
So yeah. While this is happening, Calypso, what are you doing?
Well, I guess I would go up and just ask if they have anything particularly special in stock.
Oh, you are so putting me at work right now.
Wait. But I have ideas of what I want.
Okay, thank you, because like you're asking for certain things and like, oh great.
I'm just doing that for roleplay.
I know.
It's just like yeah, if they don't have it, it's fine. What I'm looking for is cast-off armor and goggles of night.
Okay. So let me look it up. D&D cast
off armor.
Okay. Cast off armor. Generic variant, common. Which one are you looking for? Like which one?
The light leather.
The what?
Light leather.
It doesn't have any light leather from what I can look out. It has leather armor instead.
Yeah, I mean that is light, so yeah.
Okay, so I have no idea what cast off. You could drop you can doff this armor as an action or whatever.
Yeah. Like I can like turn it off and on basically. So if I'm walking around, I don't look like a church lady with leather armor.
There's actually a cooler set of armor called the studded leather of glamour.
Well, I can't wear studded leather, and no, because I need it to be light with like no disadvantage to stealth.
Yeah. Studded leather doesn't give you disadvantage. My rogue in another campaign wears studded leather.
Okay, I really don't know how cast-off armor works. I really don't know how that works.
It's like literally you can just cast it off or on.
Yep, studded leather. Yep.
We can say I don't have it.
Because yeah. So there's that.
Studded leather.
Okay. And there was also the goggles of what?
Of night.
Goggles of night. Okay. Goggles of night. Wondrous item, uncommon. While wearing these, you have dark vision. Really? Freaking notifications. Okay. Okay, so if it's armor, okay, I would say that this thing would be a bit more expensive than the regular one, since this is cast off armor.
Yeah.
So I would say it would be doubled the regular price of your leather armor.
Well, actually, Calypso, there might be better armor that you might like called the studded leather of glamour. which basically you can make the armor to any appearance of clothes you want.
Yeah, and let me finish, Clip. So, studded leather armor actually has no disadvantage to stealth.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I must have been thinking of padded. I'm not sure.
You're
Or scaled or something, I don't know.
Splinter.
thinking of scale.
Yeah, scale
Yeah,
mail.
so I'll take studded. I can't find the gleaming one.
Glamour?
Glamour. I found the gleaming, not glamour.
Yeah.
So it's the glamour studded leather armor?
Yes.
Glamoured armor. There we go. Glamoured studded leather. While
Yeah,
wearing
it's
this armor, you gain a +1 bonus to AC. You can also use a bonus action to speak the armor's command word and cause the armor to assume the appearance of a normal set of clothes or some other kind of armor. You decide what it looks like, including color, style, and accessories. But the armor retains its normal bulk and weight. The illusory appearance lasts until you use this property again or remove the armor.
Oh, I found it. It's rare though. That's too expensive.
Is it a rare
Well,
one?
Flame Tongue is rare.
Oh yeah, it is rare. Okay.
That'll be like a later game item.
Yeah.
Probably. But if you want the cast off, I would say it would be doubled the regular price cost of the armor that you want for cast off.
Okay.
Since this is not regular basic armor and this has like a certain thing, then yes. But are you going with the leather or the studded leather?
I'm gonna go with studded.
Okay, so it's 45, so times that by 2. That's
Alright, so 90.
yeah,
Nope.
90
Yeah.
gold. And for the goggles of night vision, I want you to roll for me a percent die as I roll a opposing percent die.
Wait, what?
I need
got a 1? I got a 1! Oh my god!
I did not see it in the roll section.
Oh, that's weird. I gotta screenshot it. Hold on.
Hang on, let me refresh my thing. Maybe it's something on
It
my
didn't
end.
come up for my roll 20. Oh, I'm using the wrong computer. Hold on. Let me screen. I can take a picture.
No. We roll it on the one that you're using. Actually, because like, hey, it happens.
Wait, what?
Damage type.
So yeah, we roll that in the roll 20 thing. There we go. Okay, thank you. So that's 79. Oh fucking hell.
Wait, did you get another 99?
No, she got a 79.
Okay, I thought.
Yeah, because how I'm doing this, if it's above 50. No, because here's the thing. If she rolls the percentile and I roll my opposing percentile, I then subtract it, and if the total number is above 50, then the shop owner would have the item.
Okay.
So rolling and minusing the percentile rolls, Calypso, you do not. They do not have the item you are looking for the goggles of night.
Okay.
But you do get the cast off armor. So subtract 90 gold from that and have the cast off armor, studded leather armor in your inventory. And are you going to get rid of your regular leather armor or?
Yes, I will sell it. It's not particularly used well, but probably not in great condition. Probably just medium.
Ooh. The Vorpal longsword's pretty cool.
Okay, so you do that. Is there anything else that you want?
Nope, that was it.
Okay, so you get your started leather armor. Adrian gets his elven flame tongue, and remember, Adrian, since this is elven, it could be like from Yaren or Firum, but it looks elven in design, so it has that whole curve aesthetic blade.
Okay.
So yeah. So with the shopping done, what are you guys going to do? I guess at this time, I would say Nail accompanies you in the blacksmith's shop. So Nail, what are you looking for? Nail.
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Hand axe. I'm looking for a 5 gold hand axe.
Okay, a 5 gold hand axe. Okay, so since that is a basic common item, so yeah, you do find a hand axe. That's basically like on one of the like counters, basically showcasing the different weapons and everything. So yeah, you find a pretty good hand axe for yourself. So you find that. Is that all?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to go chop down trees.
Oh boy. Okay. So yeah, you do that. So with that, you could totally do something else with your remaining time, or you could go, because since you guys came back from that, and you probably had the entire team meeting explaining all of the details and everything with the people, which would be 2 hours, and so that would be 5, and you went shopping, which I would say would be about 40, maybe 50 minutes or so. So right now it is 5:50 p.m.
Wait,
Yeah,
I need 2 more things.
Okay.
I need a bag of sand and a pot. Not a big pot, just a little one.
Okay, well, since this is the blacksmith, they only deal with weapons. If you want the pots and the sand, you would have to go to the marketplace.
I would do that.
Okay, so you go to the market.
Might actually have sand.
You don't know. This market could, like, have very unique things.
I actually whatever, in this game bought it before in the market, so.
Yeah, okay, so you're looking for a pot, correct?
Yes, a smallish pot.
So there's the iron pot. Would that do?
Yeah.
Okay, so you find a stall and you see a iron pot. The person will basically ask for 2 gold for the iron pot.
I'm gonna pull out, like, just a few, like, silver and copper coins from my pocket. Just go, it's all I have.
Are you trying to haggle with them?
Well, more like have them take pity on a holy lady.
Make a deception check, since you're trying to basically deceive them a bit. Not bad, not bad. Let's see if their insight check is better. Well, you managed to deceive them. They give you the pot for free.
Oh, guys. Thank you.
Why are you getting a pot?
Everything will be clear in time.
She says everything will be clear in time, but I already know what she's planning to do with the pot. I already have an idea.
Okay.
So next you're looking for the sand. So basically you go to another stall and you see that this person is selling unique sand. This sand is basically up from more of the more pleasant beaches on Ventar Haven. Basically up north of the island.
Sand?
Yeah, it's just
hey,
like it's.
you can buy it.
I mean, there's not a lot of sand in the town. There are beaches, but not a lot of sand. So again, like there's different.
Yeah, there's like purposes for sand.
Yeah, there are different purposes for sand. for rituals, for like religious ceremonies. You really don't know.
And for ink.
And for
But
ink.
anyway.
Yeah. So you want a pouch? You want a pouch of sand?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 5 silver.
All right. And yeah, that should be it for me.
Okay. And are you going back to the Pegasus Inn, or?
Yeah, Adrian is going to go sleep and attune to the sword, and
So basically, Adrian is going back to the inn.
yeah, back to the inn.
Yeah, I said. So are you all going back to the Pegasus Inn to,
Adrian is. I don't know about what you guys are gonna do.
Yeah, because there's Nail and there's Calypso.
He's going back to the inn so he can sleep in an actual bed.
Okay, so there's that, and there's that.
I'm gonna go take a bath.
Okay. So
I'm gonna
go.
keep my eye out for shady people who might deal.
Okay, so make a perception check to scan everything to look for any shady shit that is happening on your way to the baths, I guess. It is a bit late. You just see some individuals talking on the road, but to you, apparently, to people that are just walking about and talking to themselves in this time of the day, you think they're acting pretty shady. From your point of view.
They're just like talking to themselves, walking around.
No, they like talking to each other with people, probably walking about, with people and everything. Basically, like, just going out for an afternoon stroll, and to you, that seems a hella sus.
Oh, these people are so shady. Okay, I'll just head for the bath.
Yeah, so you go to the baths and everything, so you get in the baths, and you notice that there are a lot of women there, more than usual, and they are mostly I guess taken in by the sight of this woman who's basically wearing a type of I guess mask or something with the towels and everything, and just relaxing.
Wait, is it the lady from the bar?
You can assume it if you want.
Well, Kim is the lady from the bar.
Do you wish to investigate? It's up to you.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it subtly though.
Make a stealth check.
Over.
Yeah, make a stealth check if you want to do it quietly and stealthily.
Okay.
Okay, 26. Now, I guess make a perception check to see if you recognize this person.
I always do great on these.
Okay, you managed to sneak by with the large crowd. Basically, they're just like eyeing and looking like, ooh, you have such beautiful skin. How do you take care of it? Like women talk. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually not that far off.
Yeah. Little joke on that. Sorry to my viewers. So yeah. With your perception check, you think it might be the person from the bar. You are not sure. Again, you only seen the eyes and the hands and everything. You do not see any specific characteristics on this person.
Okay, well, recalling the conversation at the bar and that she could control water, I'm going to splash water at her and see if she blocks it.
Okay. You go to splash water, and you do that, and the person is just hit by the water that you splash at them.
Yeah, I'll duck behind someone so that they don't see it was me.
Yeah, so the person just looks around and like shrugs and everything and just goes back to relaxing in the pool and everything.
Huh.
Pool, bass, whatever.
I guess I can just act normal and go up and closer and ask her about her skincare routine. Like everyone else in the room.
Okay.
And get a better look at her.
Okay, how do you play this? Are you basically gonna like try to hit on her? Oh my god.
No, I'll keep it like all the other ladies in
So
here.
so you're basically gonna act casual, like, okay.
Oh my god, what? What lotion do you use? How do you keep your pores so small?
She kind of like she just like kind of like dismisses all of it because she's just trying to relax, and you could tell that she's a bit irritated right now.
But now that I'm closer, do I see if it's her?
Make another perception check, and I would say, yeah, make a perception check.
Bad news. My power is going to be out for like 3 more hours, and my laptop's about to die.
Okay, okay, so I would say, okay, I would say in this, Nail, is there anything specific you want to do for the entirety of the week?
Towards my charcoal. I mean, all that's going to happen is that my laptop is going to die. My phone is hooked up to an external power bank.
Well, we
Oh,
could
so you-
do.
we could stream this so that you can still see.
I'm going to log on to Roll20 on my phone and go from that. I just won't have the same functionality.
Yeah, we can do
I
that
have
too
with
as well.
Computer.
Or we can roll for you, basically.
Yeah, because we're not basically gonna have any battle maps. Because this is gonna be more of a week to like relax, so yeah.
Yeah, it's just I'm gonna start closing stuff out so my
Yeah.
computer doesn't actually die on me.
Yeah, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. So yeah, Calypso, with your perception check, you do notice that that the I guess you would remember the eyes, I guess, of this person, and you can tell that they are the same color eyes as the person that you looked at.
Okay. I'm just okay. Seeing that, I'm just go. Hey, do you remember me?
She kind of looks at you and like, what do you want? She kind of says in a sigh.
I'm gonna to get all the other ladies away. I'm gonna go. Am I gonna do this? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna... Oh my god, she peed in the pool! And see if they run away.
Make a deception check.
Okay. Don't let me down.
Okay, everybody just like, and they kind of like leave her alone, and like she just. Did
Okay,
you
that's the fire.
Yeah,
now that we're alone.
Yeah, she just sighs. Did you really actually have to say that I peed in the pool? It could be that, oh, I'm very important. You could have said something differently, but no, you have to say I peed in the pool.
I wasn't gonna say that I peed in the pool.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
But anyway, remember when you were giving those hand readings?
Yes.
Well, one person with the gift to the other. Can you see the readings like I would have seen them?
Repeat that.
Like when you performed the readings, it had a vision in my mind. right?
Yes.
Do you see that same vision?
No. Why?
No?
I
Well-
mean, I did say that you will encounter a being in a supposed temple and everything with a woman, but I really do not know. I just simply read your fortune.
Okay, well, I'll show her my arms. Be like, these, usually when I have nightmare, it sucks, but usually I don't come out with marks. Do you know what these are?
She kind of like looks at them and like curiously takes your arms and rubs them and look at them and like, no, I have never seen these type of markings before. How did you get them?
So I told you in my dream.
So you
I mean,
had
I guess technically, like, a wolf could have come and bit me while I was asleep. Possible.
Well, if your dreams are connected, then maybe it might be some sort of entity that is trying to communicate to you, but I am not sure. Again, this is not my expertise.
Of course. Okay, well, I guess I'll just continue to bathe
Okay.
here.
So you do that. Yeah, Adrian, you are back at your room and everything, and you are beginning to attune to the weapon. Now, if I recall, a regular attunement to a weapon requires an hour of concentration. Am I correct?
Yep.
Okay. So you do that. You're basically, I guess, how do you wish to attune to this weapon? Like how do you do it? Do you like just place it on the bed and you just sit next to it to try to attune it? Are you holding it in your hands, or are you basically kneeling down, like in a type of like ritual style thing? Like how do you attune to it?
He's gonna be crisscross applesauce with the sword in front of him.
Okay. So
But I always thought the image was funny of somebody sleeping with their weapon, like a teddy bear or something. I always found that image kind of funny.
Okay.
When you're trying to tune to a weapon.
Well, yeah, but like again, this is not like that. So like again, I asked, but yeah. So you're crisscrossing. You're doing that. As the hour goes by, you just hear a word, like a whisper, as you just hear the word ras.
Grass?
Ras.
Grass?
No, ras.
Wrath? Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Okay, that's the command word.
Yep. Was that done? What do you do now?
Sleep for the long rest that I level up. Basically.
Okay. Yeah. Next, Nail.
Yep.
Okay. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna be asleep?
Yep. I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay. Now to Calypso. So you bathe, and then what you are gonna do? And you're muted, by the way.
Yeah, sorry, I kept pressing the wrong button. I will. You know what? I'm gonna be responsible and go to the dancing jester.
You're
And
going.
that will end my night.
Okay, so you're going to the dancing jester to spend the night with Sia again?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm crashing.
Okay, you do that. And now, what are you guys going to do for the week? So I would ask what you guys are going to do each day of the week. And if you're doing the same thing, then I would just times that by the number of days and everything. So if you're deciding to do some work or do some research or crafting and everything, then like I would times that by the downtime indicator that I have.
I think I'm helping nail each
Well, first, I want to do a few things. Well, once I finish my 4 hours of long rest, once I'm level 3, I have a few things I want to do.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you finish your long rest.
once I do that, I'll spend another hour to make my my flame tongue my pack weapon.
Okay, you do that. So with some, I guess you would just like crisscross again.
Mm-hmm.
Doing this. So as you're doing this, I would say that the blade is kind of like glowing blue a bit. And before you see Ichigo as he is approaching and kind of like kneels down and sits kind of like in the whole Japanese style, and he just basically touches the weapon and he like gives it to you and he says, "Take it."
Yes, and then
As you grasp the blade, you now feel that the connection with the blade.
it is now stronger. It is now a +1/+1 weapon.
Don't you mean up? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm changing out one of my invocations, the Armor of Shadows for the improved packed weapon
Okay.
invocation.
Okay.
Which makes it a +1/+1 weapon, and
so basically it's going to be a +2 weapon, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that done? Nail, what are you doing?
Up to the woods.
Okay. So you're up to the woods, and I guess, do you wait at the gate for Calypso?
Yeah.
Well, the question is, which gate are you going to? Are you going to this gate? Or are you going to this gate?
Second one.
This one?
There's a stream right there.
Yeah, okay. So you do that. Calypso.
Yes.
Okay, here I go. I'm about to do some shit to you.
Oh no.
Another dream.
Give me a moment. I need to find the audio that is perfect for this.
I need to eat less petals.
Okay, no, not that. This one. So, Calypso, you now find yourself again at the tower that you encountered during your last dream. You are in the same room again, and I am going to get you the map. You are in the same room with the individual, and let me get your thing here. So you're basically again here, and she then says, well, it seems you have grown since the last time I saw you.
Yes, well, I am richer, if that's what you mean.
She slowly descends the stairs, step by step by step, until she's on the floor, and she kind of like chuckles. It's cute to see how you explain your gross.
Okay. I mean, I've heard that before.
Tell me, how are you feeling, I guess? Any changes? Any certain things you want to ask?
Well, most of the days I've been pretty high, so I wasn't really myself. Usually, give or take trees, but
Ah, yes. That little dumb, childish mistake you did, yes. I must say, I didn't quite enjoy it.
well, I did enjoy it.
Well, I think you should be more considerate, she steps forward, for the both of us.
Okay, why? Can I ask why?
Oh, my poor child, you still don't know.
I'm guessing it has something to do with these. I'll hold up my arms. Guess with the marks.
Yes. She kind of like snaps her fingers, and you then feel your arms, I think arm or arms of the little tattoos. I can't remember. Was it on one arm or was it on both arms?
I think it was on both, but I could be wrong.
Let's just say for the time being, like it was just on one of your arms.
Okay.
So, the marks on your arm begin to grow and burn a bit, kind of like dipping your arm in acid.
Oh, why? Okay, I won't. No more petals. You win. I just washed this arm.
Yes, yes. But you see, our, I guess, bond between me and you is a bit unique, as she is kind of like circling around you and everything. For you see, we share a type of connection. But you don't remember anything. Probably a side effect to the contract or so, I guess.
The contract? What?
You see, long ago, your ancestor, your great ancestor, she kind of like places a hand on your shoulder. They decided to make a deal with me. And in return, well, they wanted power. They wanted the power to exact their revenge, to take back their home. And they were willing to elevate me above their gods. And I said, no, no, no. I want more than just your ancestor's word. And then your ancestor, she kind of like chuckles menacingly. Then your ancestor offered to bind their bloodline to me. So meaning all those who succeed them will keep this bargain to serve me in life and in death. She says as her face is right in front of your face. As you now actually get a very good look, you see this, I'm gonna put this, character in the, game chat. If I could find the, character. This is the character you see.
Well, I can't say I blamed them. Probably do the same. You know, but, I didn't sign that contract necessarily. So, I know that doesn't mean anything, but maybe if you could make my arm stop burning, we can talk this out.
She snaps her fingers as the burning sensation stops, and the marks begin to recede, as it's just like basically only showing on your forearm instead of your entire arm.
Okay, that's a start for negotiations.
And
What
she
do you
then
want?
claps her hands, and then the entire environment changes as you then find yourself probably, I guess, on a balcony overlooking the entire dark plain or so from the high point of the tower. Sitting in a chair with a table sitting across from you is the person in a similar chair, and basically, do you wish for any refreshments for this conversation?
Yeah, sure.
What do you
Wine?
wish?
Like a nice wine.
She kind of like snaps, and then like a bottle and a glass appear, and then like the bottle basically magically lifts up and pours the wine into the glass.
So you just like get whatever you want here?
Let's just say this is my domain, and I could do whatever I want, she says in a menacing voice.
How do you get your own domain?
Well, if you basically become like me through certain things, you could get whatever you want. But you're 100 years too old to try this. After all, you're still young, little girl.
Wait, I'm too old to try it, but too young?
I'm saying you are too young to try this, little girl.
How old? Okay. So.
Yeah, I
You want me to serve you?
I misread. I
Yeah, I get it.
messaged to saying that you are too young to try becoming like her, basically. Like you lack the experience.
So if I keep helping you out and stop eating petals, you saying I could eventually have my own realm where I can do whatever I want?
Well, here's the thing. You serve me. And if I ever want something, I'll let you know.
Theoretically, yes. But I feel like, if there's no sight for progression, I'd have to look at other options.
Well, here's the thing. All I simply wish is to experience your world. After all, this is my domain, but I am technically a prisoner, so the only way for me to basically have an ounce of freedom is to make a contract or bind with someone to gain their experience. After all, I must say, you are quite the expert in bed. She smiles.
Mic drop.
I see what you see.
God.
I feel what you feel.
That's a bit awkward.
She kind of like drinks a cup of the wine and everything. So here is what I am proposing. I will offer you my power, but in return, I would like more say in your decision making.
Like what, for example?
Well, I would say if I want something, I'll let you know. If I desire your body to have it for a day, I expect you to cooperate. That
We have like a veto
is,
system.
yes, in a sense.
Well, I can't say it's a forever thing, but
I
for right
mean,
now, I don't really see
she
the
then
problem with it.
says, cooperate, and you just might survive. That
Wait, you need my
is the
body? Who's the
deal.
elf?
What do you mean, elf? Oh, you mean the
What?
elf in your bed? No, no, no. She does not belong to me. You
Oh, thank God.
belong to me. Our souls are bound.
Who decided this?
Like I said, your great ancestor made a deal with me.
It's always a great ancestor. Well, even if I say no, contract's already signed, I'm guessing.
Yes, you
Like a
have
mortgage.
no out. Cooperate,
Mhm.
and you just might survive.
Well, then I'll definitely cooperate, of course.
She kind of like smiles. She bares her sharp teeth, her green eyes glowing, offering her hand. We have a deal, then.
Sure, I'll take it.
So you shake her hand.
Mm-hmm.
As you do, poof. Everything reverts back. You're in the bed with Sia, and you basically your hand is outreached and everything, and you see your hand and arm basically still with those markings, but a bit smaller. Like it didn't grow. It kind of like receded and everything, and basically you just feel new, I guess, power flowing inside of you as you now awake, feeling different.
Okay. I guess, like, I don't know what time it is, but I'd probably get up either
Yeah,
way.
it's morning. I would say like it's probably maybe 7 a.m. and everything. So yeah, you're at the
And
dancing
start heading to the
jester.
gate where I told Neil I'd be.
Yeah, basically you all basically came together to discuss where to go. So basically you're with Neil now, and you head where, Neil?
It's by the river, I guess.
So basically,
Going
kind of like
upstream.
going basically this way as much as you can.
Yep. Looking for a bunch of dead standing trees.
Dead standing trees. Okay. Make a nature check.
Second.
Yeah, make a nature check now. Nature.
19.
Okay. You managed to find I guess, a good amount of trees. Maybe 4 trees.
Okay. So, Calypso, do you want to chop down a tree or make mud?
Well, I guess I do like sharp objects, and I'm not a big fan of mud, so I will chop down a tree.
Okay. Take one of the dead trees and chop it down. I'm going to go down to the river, fill up the water skin, make some mud, and repeat the process until the tree's felled.
Okay. So, Calypso,
Okay.
you start hitting the trees and everything.
Yeah, and I'm very inexperienced.
I want you to make a d20 strength check with advantage.
A strength check with advantage?
Yep.
Okay. problem. Actually, not too bad.
So basically, taking a swing with the hand axe against this tree, you go bang, 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 like 5 strikes, and the tree falls down.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the axe like, you really did good, Nail. I gotta say.
Well, Nail is not there. He's down by the river.
He abandoned you. Well, I went to go fill up a water skin, and I don't
Yeah.
think it really took me that long.
Yeah, you kind of like came back, and
Okay,
everything,
next step.
but you did see the tree fall down. Well, hear the tree fall down, and you see the tree is down and everything. So yeah, what are you doing?
The next step is you need to chop up the tree into about arm-sized sections.
Arm-sized sections.
Forearm. Yep.
Okay. Calypso, make a intelligence check to do that. Okay, you managed.
I make legs.
Yeah, you managed to do it. Though
I mean,
some of them are, but
size.
yeah, though some of them are a few inches off, but still good amount to the size that you are wanting.
Okay,
Okay.
well now, take the largest one, put them in the middle, and kind of make a teepee that just expands outward slightly with the shortest ones on the outside.
Okay.
And then I'm going to get some brush and then cover that up all the way, and then cover that up with mud.
Okay. So what are you making exactly?
I'm making a mud kiln.
Okay. I have no idea what a mud kiln is, so you know you gotta.
You know what a kiln is?
No.
So a kiln is basically a really fancy oven, and a mud kiln is a kiln made of mud.
Okay, got it. Got it.
We're creating an area that can have a lot of heat, but very little oxygen flow, because that's what you need to do to make charcoal. High temperature, low oxygen environment.
Okay, got it. So you
once that's done,
so you're repeating the
spread-
process.
yeah, well, so it'll basically look like a mound of mud with a hole at the top and a few holes at the bottom for ventilation. And once that's done, I'm going to set it on fire using prestidigitation.
Okay, you do that.
And after a couple of minutes, once all the brush is burning, I'm going to cover up all the remaining holes with mud. And then
Okay.
repeat the process.
Yep, you do that.
Okay. How many of these kiln things do you think I could make from that one tree she knocked over?
Well, you found 4 trees. She already cut one.
She's only knocked over the one so far.
So with the intelligence check, she managed to. Well, how many are needed to make one?
I mean, they're like waist high. If max you want to make them, these ones would be a bit shorter because they're arm length wood.
I would say you can make basically. Maybe 2 from each tree, I guess.
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, because you need multiple pieces of wood to make this thing. So yeah, I would say 2 out of 1 tree.
Why are you making charcoal again?
To sell it.
Okay.
I mean, it's either that or boil seawater to make salt for some quick money. And charcoal is also an alchemic thing.
Mhm.
I'm learning a lot about alchemy through this, so yeah.
This is the oldest known method of making charcoal in real life.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
So as you guys are doing that, Adrian, what are you doing?
Adrian will be going back to the blacksmith again. He realizes something. He'd like to trade in the scale mill he never used for a breastplate.
Okay, so you're wanting to get rid of the scale mail?
Yeah, that he didn't end up using for a breastplate.
Okay, because the scale mail is 50 and everything, and the breastplate will not have any disadvantage.
Yeah, he'll pay the difference.
Okay, but if, well, actually, did you get hit by the owlbear at any point of time?
No, he never used the scale mail.
So he never
put it
equipped it. He never equipped it then.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. Since you're using that to do that. So the 50 divided by 2 is 30, I guess. Just that. So basically, 100, no, 152. No, 50 divided by 2 is 25, so yeah. So basically, subtracting that, it will be 375 gold for the breastplate.
Okay. He'll pay that for the breastplate. That way he doesn't have a disadvantage for stealth anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I forgot to roll for. Actually, you don't need to roll for health. It's how much is it? The average?
The average for the breastplate is 400, but since I divided...
No, sorry, I was talking about my health. My maximum health.
Oh, well,
yeah.
Like I said, you're using the fixed system, so it's basically a point plus your...
5, so 5 plus my constitution. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you all do that and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure, Calypso, that you have your spells and everything that you want.
Yeah, I got it done.
Yeah, okay.
What we already talked about.
Yeah, so good. So so you do that. Do you put the breastplate on, Adrian?
Yes. Yes,
okay.
he does.
Okay, so how long does it take to... Nail, how long do you think this would take for your charcoal thing to do? Nail. You're cutting up, so like 10? Say that again? Type it in the Discord. Type it in the Discord. Nail.
Yeah.
How long do you do this charcoal thing, and how much do you produce in the day?
Oh, I'm gonna chop down all 4 trees eventually.
Okay, so I guess that would take about probably a day and a half. And another day and a half to make the thing. So yeah, takes you about the whole day to do the job of making it.
When you guys come back to meet up with Adrian, you notice that he has 3 owls on his shoulder.
Sweet what?
Adrian has 3 owls.
I'm not gonna be coming back until like the day before we're supposed to meet up fully. I'm gonna
So you're
stuff
gonna
in the
so
woods.
so Nail, you're gonna basically camp out in the woods to do this.
Yes, because I'm
Okay.
also gonna be making the 4 potions of healing.
Yeah. Okay. Adrian, what do you mean you have 4 owls?
3 owls.
3 owls. So you have 3 owls now.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a conjuration ritual. A flock of familiar use you temporarily summon 3 familiars, spirits that take animal forms of your choice. Okay, so basically it's 3 owls. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. So what do you do with your owls then?
How far did you guys go out to?
We're, I don't know, probably like an hour or a bit more away.
Yeah, I
Down
would
the river.
say about an hour away. Like not far.
A mile,
Yeah.
mile to 2 miles.
Yeah.
Mile. How much is that in feet?
10,000.
Oh wait, I can still find you guys. So not knowing where Neil and Clipso are, he'll send the owls to look for you guys.
Okay, so basically your owls are basically covering this area, and this area, I guess. What's up,
Yeah.
Sam?
I mean, Calypso's only coming. We're helping you for the day.
Yeah. So, pardon me. So it's coming. So yeah, so as Adrian does that, and as your owls are searching, Adrian, what are you doing for the day?
He'll go to the bar, I guess. Actually, he'll go look around to see if there's like a fight club, but with weapons instead of fists.
Okay, so basically you go to. Well, actually, would Adrian know the place where Zug Zug went? For that?
I'm not sure. It depends on if Zugzug told him where.
I don't think he did.
Yeah.
So I guess make an investigation check to see if you could find any information of that type of fighting club, I guess.
He will keep one of his owls with him to help with that.
Okay, so you send 2 owls basically to cover the entirety of the town while you have your one owl with you. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the 2 owls are looking for Clipso and
Nail.
Nail, and the owl with me is helping me look for what I want.
Okay. Okay, so with that investigation, you managed to find apparently a group of shady characters in one of the alleyways over here, discussing about a certain fight that is happening in the woods and everything. That is a bit not of the registered fighting that was held in the pitch slash gambling area that was held in the stables over there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So are you basically gonna openly go and ask if you could register, or are you gonna basically gather more information?
Just gather more information from them by listening in.
Okay, so make a stealth check, I guess, because you're trying not to be seen and you're using your owl to do your researching.
Well, actually, I will go further away and go through my owl senses to spy on them. And
Okay, you do that. Make a perception check. to hear
So,
what they are saying.
would I use my perception or my owl's perception?
You will use your owl's perception since you're using the owl to basically do the check.
Okay, it has +3 to perception.
And it has keen sight and keen hearing.
Yeah, so that means advantage, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, it has advantage.
Hearing.
So yeah, you have advantage on the perception plus the 3. Do it. Make the perception check.
So, 18.
18. You overhear them talking about, do you really think that the boss is gonna be okay with this? I mean, sure, we could freaking do these illegal things. I bet some of these old adventurers are probably itching for a fight. And probably maybe even steal from other people. And he says, shut up, you fool. People could be listening in. No one here is listening. It's just the damn birds and crap happening out. I totally understand, but we need to be cautious. The last thing we want is the damn guard on us. After all, we already had that issue at sea. Whether or not we have an entirety was the thing. Do you know what happened? The damn boss was furious. And the damn captain lieutenant took the fall for that. After he freaking barely escaped that damn monster. It says, yeah. Anyway, if we find a couple of people, we could totally fix and rig this fight. I mean, after all, this is gonna be a free-for-all battle. Last man standing wins the entire pot. And we're gonna make sure we win it. After all, we need the funds, and these guys are a couple of suckers. Dead suckers. So that's what you overhear, Adrian.
Okay, Adrian will step out.
Okay.
See where they are.
Yeah, and says, and what do you do?
He'll say, interesting plan you have there.
They all freeze and like, who are you?
Just an adventurer looking to prove themselves. But I have a proposition to make with you, shady fellow. Adrian will say it.
One of them kind of like just grip the handle of their weapon and everything and says, yeah.
Right now, Adrian looks to be unarmed. He does not have a sword on him because his
pact. Yeah, the pact saying where you could summon it from anything. Yeah, I totally get it.
You don't fix this fight and let it go on fairly, or I'll report this to the guards. Report your plans to the guards. So what I'm basically saying is, I want to fight in this free-for-all, you say, but only if it's fair.
They say, sure, whatever you say, pal. We'll not fix the fight. Fine.
Adrian will roll insight check.
Make an insight check. Make an insight check.
My owl will help me. So I have advantage. A 6.
Mm-hmm. As far as you could tell, they are being on the up and up. They are being truthful.
Adrian will walk over to them. Make sure you're not lying, or else. And then his his flame tongue will appear in his hand, and he'll say the command word, and the sword is just a few.
Well, actually, how do you use it? Do you say, otherwise you will feel my wrath, as the flame would basically. So that's how you say it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And it's like like really close to them, so that they feel the heat. The sword.
Okay. They like back up and like, yeah, sure, we'll be on the up and up. Promise.
Can I roll an intimidation check to make sure they actually are, or they're actually threatened by this?
Okay. Make a intimidation roll.
Would this be with advantage since they have a flaming sword basically at the throat?
I would say yeah. You're basically menacing and everything.
Ooh, what's these rolls today? A 14.
They are utterly terrified at the thought that you might skewer them with that flaming sword.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure they're not lying anymore. Okay. So when and where will this tournament be? This free for all be?
So, he tells you where it is, as it is gonna be in the woods, basically somewhere here.
Okay.
So yeah.
And then you'll say, if I suspect anything isn't awry, the guards will be there as soon as I snap my fingers.
Okay. And they say, yeah, whatever you say, pal, whatever you say.
Okay. When is it going to be?
Tonight. It's gonna happen tonight.
Okay.
So yeah. So they leave. And so yeah. So Nail.
Do my owls eventually find Nail and Calypso?
Yeah, your ales find them. They're kind of like over here, basically doing something in the forest.
Okay, while you're doing Nail stuff, Agent will be walking to where they are.
Okay, so
I'll just leave him there for now.
Yeah, so basically, you guys are basically getting everything ready and everything. So all those tools and equipment is all ready and everything. So now all I have to do is just light them up and everything will be ready. Like this is probably going to be like 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. and you guys should actually do something about eating. Like I know you probably must be eating rations and all of that.
I have good berries.
Yep.
So as I'm working, I'm just gonna be eating one every now and then, even though you only need one to eat per a day.
Okay, you do that.
I'll also offer one to Calypso.
Okay, you do that. Calypso, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. So as we're doing that and Nail's working, I'm slacking off because I am bored. Calypso's bored. I would ask him, you know that really crazy owl you have?
Yes.
Does it have a name?
Or I gave him a name, like Pin or something.
Pin?
Yep.
Nail and pin? Okay.
What about
How?
Nail and Hammer? Ha
Good thing that Adrian is far away.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Do what?
Like, get this out?
Use magic.
I know, but is it, like, from that book you have?
Pretty simple spell, really.
Okay, well, how about we make a deal? Okay. And it won't be so intense as, like, a multi-generational bind or anything, but how about you teach me the spell, and I will help you another day.
You mean you want me to make you a scroll of Find Familiar?
No, I just need to know how to do it.
Do you know any magic?
Of course, I was raised in a temple.
Are you in a temple and knowing how to cast spells are two separate things?
Well, we had to cast a lot of, healing, fortune telling. I can do a reading too if you want to try that.
My future's something I want to be a surprise, but... are you an arcane trickster?
Adrian, you don't know that. You don't know that yet.
Even an arcane trickster can't learn spells like a wizard.
I have it ready. I'm just trying to fit it into the story.
Okay. Well, that's just an arcane trickster isn't a wizard. They can't learn spells from a spell book.
I know. I have it. I'm just trying to fit into the story because it'd be weird if I just randomly could do it.
Yeah. I've never quite understood how spellcasters learn their additional spells.
I'm just gonna act like you show me the ritual and all that, and I can just do it.
Sure, I'll let her look through my spellbook.
I was going to steal it, but I thought it would be nice.
Point her to the right page.
Wow, okay, so you need 10 gold worth of incense.
Herb and charcoal.
Wow, we're making charcoal right now.
One of those ingredients.
Wow. Okay, and I'll pull out the dagger. The special one that's been haunting me this game.
Mm-hmm.
When you get a chance, I'll stab it in the ground. Can you identify this?
The dagger of Basset, basically.
A basset? Is that like a real item or one that's...
No, that's a like a homebrew item that I made. It's so basically Basset is one of the Egyptian deities.
Okay. Give me one.
What?
Yeah, I'll just cast Identify.
And Identify does what again? It basically identifies what the item can do.
Yes, it's magical properties, if it needs to be attuned, if it has charges.
Okay.
All the fancy stuff.
So basically learning about what special abilities it could do, basically.
Yes. Or if it's just a mundane thing, what it specifically is.
Okay. So, as you cast Identify, you are basically, bombarded by, well, actually... Okay, so yeah, I would say you are bombarded with this information about this dagger. You, basically look at it as this blade has a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this weapon. and it does require attunement, and it is already attuned to Calypso. And basically, you could tell that this weapon can be summoned to the person, kind of like a pact weapon. And proficiency with a dagger allows the user to add their proficiency bonus to the attack roll for any attacks made with it.
Is there a command phrase for the appear and disappear?
No, it's they just need to basically use a bonus action to summon it.
So it's they have to want it to appear.
Yeah, basically it's kind of like a whole force pull type thing, but it basically like disappears in a puff of smoke and reappears in their hand, basically.
I tell her all the information I learn.
Wow. I've been finding out a lot of weird things lately. Like now I have a sword bonded to me for no reason. Great.
Dagger.
Dagger.
You've had
dagger.
it
I'm
for a
short.
while. Magic items
Yeah,
that want to be attuned will attune themselves to whoever can if they are in contact long enough.
Wow. Now, how do you know all this?
I'm a wizard.
I get that, but how does someone just formal training?
I had formal training. I went to a school to learn magic.
You went to school to learn magic?
Yes. It was a part of my education in the Alchemists Guild.
Did they send you here?
And no, but I am here because of them. I'm a first stage field researcher. My job is to find new things and then tell them about it so they can do more in-depth research.
Are these petals special to you at all? Or is this old news?
Kind of. I will be informing the Alchemists Guild about them. The problem is they're not what I want. So, the petals have their defense mechanism, which doesn't make them very useful for cultivation. Every time you try to harvest, you have to fend off who knows what.
What are you looking for?
Well,
I'm very perceptive.
If these trees were magically created, I don't think that both effects would have been created at the same time.
Oh, like they're a result of the crystals?
That their calming effect and their defensive ability. You wouldn't want to create both together because if something went wrong, you wouldn't know which is causing the problem. When creating,
Who do you think made the crystals?
I don't think anyone made the crystals. Based on what the construct said, they seem to be a natural disaster of some kind.
Huh.
But the tree was definitely made.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
They were smart. They'd have a prototype with just the calming effect. That's what I'm looking for.
You think that'll be at the main building?
Or at least information on where they designed each of the prototypes.
We could ask her.
The construct didn't seem to know much about the prototypes. So, after we're done with this, I was hoping we could go to the capital, to the main building.
I'm down. This city's getting a little small. Oh, we have to meet that dude, though.
Yes.
I forgot.
I mean, after that. After we've brought them to...
Yeah.
The cherry blossom.
Okay, well, you showed me that spell, so I will help you for another day.
Okay. I mean, once all the charcoal's set up.
Yeah, so I guess at
that,
this time, does Adrian, get to...
He gets to them.
Okay. So, Calypso, Adrian, you see Adrian, appear coming through the woods.
Hello. How goes it? We're making charcoal.
Are those owls?
Yes, the 3 owls are basically on my shoulders now, since I found them.
Actually, I would
Yes.
say that 2 are on your shoulders, the other is on your head.
Yeah.
Does everyone
Uh,
in this party have owls now?
I think the term would be familiars.
Well, I don't know. Well, I guess I would know that actually now. But not Adrian, I didn't know you could do that.
yes, I've gotten slightly stronger, so I can summon these owls for about an hour.
How many times?
As many times as I would like.
What? I thought 5 familiars was a level 2. I
Yep,
mean,
but
just flock of familiars.
It's I think it's ritual.
It's not a ritual.
It isn't. Okay, as long as I have spell slots.
So as long as you take an hour rest, it is a ritual.
Yeah.
It is.
But I don't know how you use ritual casting, because I don't think warlocks got ritual casting.
Yeah, well, it's got ritual casting. They have they also have unseen servant, which is also ritual.
Yes, but you can cast any ritual spell as a normal spell.
Yeah, I can do that. Here, I'll look up the rulings for ritual spells for warlocks.
It doesn't say the flock of familiars is ritual.
They're right next
I was
to
wondering because it'd be a.
Conjure 2 ritual.
Where are you finding that?
In the chat log, just scroll up to where the
I know, but
flock of
he.
familiar Conjure 2
I know.
ritual.
But like in
Cast
the
time 1
game
minute.
game. Like the book.
It should say it next to its level. Take your
It says
time if you've
introduced
heard
in the
of
module.
Flock of Familiars. So I'm not sure which
It's
book
a
you got
it's
it
a
from.
newer spell, I think.
It's introduced in the module.
Hmm.
But I know because I had it in a different campaign and it was not ritual. Which
It
makes sense
wasn't?
because it'd be totally OP if you think about
okay.
it. That you have 3 familiars.
Okay.
But I mean, it won't matter because as you level up as a warlock, we find, and with the pack of chain, I think you can actually cast it more.
No, actually,
Chain,
I'm
you
packed.
can get better familiars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm packed to the blade.
Yeah. Well, that's an awesome use, but
Well, I'd rather be packed to the blade since I'm a hexblade warlock.
yeah, that makes sense.
So, it is getting late for you guys. It is becoming dark now. What do you
Okay.
guys do?
Well, I'll tell them about the competition going on in the woods. So, I recently found a competition of the. There's gonna be a competition in the woods later tonight that will be for some money. For this one, you're allowed to use weapons. It is free for all, but so I recommend you guys do not join because I'm already joining, and I do not wish to knock you guys unconscious.
You think you could beat us?
Possibly, but
I assume you can give up. So it wouldn't matter if we're the only ones left.
Or we could play dead.
That's what giving up is.
yes. Well, I'll win for you guys.
Okay, have fun. Unfortunately, I
betting?
haven't made any health potions left yet.
So, So Adrian is going. Nail is gonna stay in the woods to tend to the charcoal stuff. So Calypso, what are you doing?
How far away is the fighting gonna be?
The fighting, it's basically going to be held in the woods over here.
Wait, where is it? Okay.
Look up
So
top.
how far? You think that's like a? How long would that be?
Probably maybe. Oh, some buckets. I would say probably a 2-hour walk.
Oh, that's a lot of exercise. Yeah, I'll go over. I'll go with him.
I have a favor of you. If I give you the signal, go contact the guards, because this is basically underground fight. It is.
Adrian, I have to be honest. That is something you could not ask me for. I am not a snitch. That's just bad karma.
Well, I'm just saying, if something illegal happens, because the conversation I came up upon was somebody trying to fix this match.
How are
in
they
their
gonna fix
favor.
it?
I'm not sure, but
So there's betting?
yes, there is betting. And if you see any of this tampering, contact the guards. Would you?
Of course, of course. You're right. Why should I not bring a guard to a underground fighting ring?
Because that is the deal I made with these unsavory people.
Okay, I'll go grab the guard.
No, if something bad happens.
Yeah, yeah. Nothing illegal will happen on my watch.
Well, this is illegal, but
I know. Come on, let's go.
yeah, Adrian.
I'll be back,
Also, found pictures.
Huh?
I found pictures from my owls.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I haven't found a third one yet, though.
I hope you are setting that in the game chat.
Yes, I'm about to send it.
Yeah, Adrian, base warlocks can't cast spells as rituals.
They can't?
Need the ritual feat or one of the Pact of the Tome abilities. Book of Shadows, I think is what it is.
Oh, okay. That's
one
interesting.
Of the big things from the Book of Shadows.
Yeah.
Good
Well,
in
that's
ritual
that's
spell.
an invocation.
Yep, but requires the Pact of the Tome to even get.
Hold on a second.
But I mean, all you have to do to cast a spell is to wait an hour to get your spell slots back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, warlocks, it's super easy. You can also take the feat next level if it's important to your strategy.
It's not that important. I might take a different feat.
Horus and Zephyr.
Well, the benefit of the ritual casting feat is you can eventually acquire all ritual spells, not just the wizard spells.
Well, I can get Flock of Familiars and get another fourth familiar if I want. Here, I'll look it up.
Okay, so Adrian and Calypso, you find your way to the location where the fight is happening. And you
Yes.
see a bunch of unsavory characters there.
Is it like lit?
What do you mean by lit?
Like torches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you meant lit, as in the
Oh,
slang
it's a rap.
lit. Yeah.
It's party over here.
Okay, so there's an entire like barrier that is showing the arena and everything, and there was like a board placing bets and everything for the pool.
Okay, I'm gonna cast disguise self.
Well,
as, like,
well, like I said, so like on your way there, you then hear the familiar voice say, "Are you sure you want to go into this situation looking like yourself?"
I think that'd probably be a bad idea.
Then please allow me to help. As you feel your hand kind of like glow and instinctively snap, and you cast the disguise self. What does your disguise looks like?
I think it's gonna be like a shady dude. You don't know. I'm gonna look like Adrian, but like shorter and smaller.
Okay. Okay.
Just gonna be his little brother.
You do that. So yeah, that happens. So everything is lit, everything is getting a bit rowdy, and everything says, "Alright, you worthless scums, get ready to fight and spill some blood."
There's a third out.
Yeah.
Okay. That one's funny. Okay. So, is there like drinks going around and stuff?
Some people have their own drinks, yes.
Okay. I will.
When is the fart starting?
The fight is gonna start in a few, minutes. So everybody's getting prepared and everything. Bets are
Can I
being
find the
put.
bet guy?
What big guy?
The bet guy.
Okay, yeah. You go see the bet guy where he has this giant, bowl of coin and everything. Some gold, some platinum, even.
Okay.
Yeah, how much was the breastplate? 300 something?
375.
Okay.
I'll put in. Okay, I'll go up to him. I'm gonna put in. Also, my feet. I can make my voice like exactly how I want it. If I've heard the voice before, so I'm gonna do Adrian's voice.
Oh, you're disguising yourself as me?
No. And I'll disguise. And I'll just say I'd like to bet on my big brother. And
Okay.
give 100 gold. 105 gold. Sorry.
105. Okay, you do that.
You better win.
Pretty sure disguise self changes your voice too.
It doesn't.
It doesn't?
No, but I have a feat that I can replicate voices I've heard.
No, okay. Okay, I'll put, how much gold do I have? I'll put 50 gold, or I'll put 100 gold for myself.
Okay, the pool is now being of a large amount, but this is more of like a whole blood sport pit fighting.
Yeah, Adrian doesn't know that, so he thinks it's just, you know, he just thinks it's chill unconscious.
Yeah.
And then I like to slink off to the outskirts and wait for the fight to start.
Okay, you do that. Okay, so Adrian, are you ready?
Yep. My flock of familiars will be gone because before this I would have taken a short rest.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. And I will cast Armor of Agathis. I don't know why I came up as that, but I'm not sure how to change it so that I can press something. But so basically, I gain 10 temporary hit points.
Okay. And if a creature hits you with a melee attack while you have these hit points, the creature takes 5 cold damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And then just as the fight will begin, just before the fight will begin, like the countdown, he'll cast Hex on somebody. He'll hold his action to cast Hex on somebody.
It's just a random person?
Yeah, just a random person.
Okay. Okay. You ready? Okay, the announcer says, "Get ready, you slack dogs! Let the carnage begin!"
Is there a countdown or?
The battle begins. As everybody is fighting, I would need you, Adrian, to roll initiative for me.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna be looking for some suckers to rob.
While this is going on.
Yeah, while everyone's distracted by the fight.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
actually, okay. Who is here basically? How many people?
A lot of people.
Okay.
So yeah. Was that your roll?
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. That I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go.
So 18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, as that is happening. What?
And is there like anybody like the road holding like a long sword or a great axe, whatever?
Okay, so as the battle is going, everybody's just charging in, and a guy kind of like yells behind you, and this guy is charging at you, and this guy is going to take a swing at you.
My held action will make my hex go off on him.
Okay.
What is he fighting with?
He is fighting with a warhammer.
A warhammer? Okay,
And,
so you have disadvantage
yeah,
to strength attacks.
Well, it doesn't matter, he misses. He misses. Now it's your turn.
Is there anybody within 5 feet of me?
Yeah, the guy that attacked you. Everybody's kind of like focusing on like their own targets and everything.
Okay, class blue flame blade and attack this guy.
Okay.
With my flame tongue, and I'll say wrath.
Oh, okay. Do it. Make you roll.
Oh no. I think that is natural 1. Yes.
Yeah, I would say that counts. You miss. Next is the other guy. And he is going to take a swing at you again.
I guess there's just like too many people and bumping into each other and miss, and both of us missed each other.
Yeah. What's your AC?
15.
Okay, 15. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
So that's going to be, the warhammer is going to be 1d8. But since he's using both hands, that's going to be a 1d10.
Okay.
D10. So that's going to be 5 damage.
And he takes 5 cold damage.
Yeah. It says, ah! Oh! Now it's your move.
Okay, I'll try to swing at him in that flank tongue. Dang it. 10. Why am I rolling so poorly?
So it's 10 plus 8.
Yeah. 18.
So that means the 9 plus the 8 would have counted as well.
No, that's a natural 1, so it's an automatic miss.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, now I see it. My bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, 18 hits.
Okay. 8 plus 2d6. Yeah, roll a 4 plus. Wait, why did it not add the plus? 8 plus, that's 10, and then 2d6. There you go.
Okay.
19 damage.
Okay, you go and you basically slash at him and like, he falls back and reels back, and then you hear another guy roaring and like, as he's coming in with a great axe, and he's going to.
That guy was that guy within 5 feet of him, because I did Great Flame Blade, or not? Yeah, Blue Flame Blade.
This guy is basically coming up from a distance and is basically going to rush you and hit you with the axe.
Okay. Does the guy that I hit first, does he die, or
He falls unconscious.
he falls unconscious? Okay. I'll transfer my hex to the guy that's not running at me.
Okay. He's attacking and he misses.
Okay. Hold on. I just need to fix my damage stuff.
It's okay.
That's what. +2, and then 2d6. Okay, there we go. I'll swing at him now.
Okay, make the attack roll.
16.
16 hits.
So 18, and then another d6 because I have hex onto him.
What?
So I do 9 slashing and 9 fire damage,
Okay.
and then I have hex on him, so it does an additional d6. So
Okay,
I do 23 damage to him.
Okay. You then slash at this guy and you basically do a deep cut in his back as he is unconscious. The fighting is getting more ruthless as now 2 guys are coming after you. One with a greatsword, another with a longsword holding two-handedly.
I still have my bonus action, so as my bonus action, I'll hold it to transfer it to the next guy that tries to attack me.
They are both attacking you.
I'll transfer it to the. Sorry, it was a longsword and
A greatsword.
a greatsword. I'll transfer it to the greatsword guy.
Okay.
So he's disadvantage on strength checks.
Well, this is an attack, so this is different with strengths.
Strength checks and strengths or attacks rules are the same. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Wait, what weapon is he fighting with?
This guy is fighting with a longsword and a great
Oh, yeah,
sword.
strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, strength.
So yeah, you thanks to you, the guy with the great sword that you hexed, he rolled a nat 20, but thanks to the hex, he hits you, but you avoid the critical.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm rolling. Okay, you take 2 slashing damage from the longsword guy.
And he takes 5 he takes
5 cold damage.
wait, actually I think it's 10 cold damage. Or
It depends on the level you cast it at, obviously.
yeah, it's 2nd level, so he takes 10 cold damage.
Okay, so he looks a bit bleeding now. 2d6. So 2d6 slashing, and you take 8 slashing from the guy with the greatsword.
And he also takes 10.
Yeah, and he is also looking a bit rough as well.
Have I found anyone to rob?
Yeah, make a perception check and then make a, I guess, sleight of hand and stealth check.
Ooh. Okay, well, here's the thing: is I'm gonna just wish really hard that there was a way I didn't have to touch these people to rob them, because they look gross.
Yeah, they do
So
look a bit gross, but as far as you can tell, you can't find any specific targets that may have something of value.
Can I just try a random one?
Yeah, go ahead. Make a stealth and sleight of hand check.
Okay, I want to do this with my mage hand.
Okay. So you
My invisible mage hand.
yeah, so basically you feel a urge as you then feel a force of a hand basically creep from you and is basically going towards the targets.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk up, but I'm gonna have the mage hand poke his shoulder to get him to pay attention to that on the
Okay.
opposite side.
Yeah.
And snatch.
And you use your okay, so make a sleight of hand check for the mage hand to steal it. Okay, you managed to steal his coin purse.
Nice. Alright. Put that in my bag.
Yep.
And then wait a little bit to find my next prey.
Yeah. So Adrian, these 2 guys attacked you. So what's your next move?
I will attack the guy with the great sword.
Okay.
23.
Oh, that hits. That definitely hits.
So 19. With this is with blue flame blade, so the guy next to him would take 5 damage.
As well.
Take 4 damage as well.
Okay.
Does he? And then another d6.
Okay.
So
Wait,
24.
you have to use your bonus action to transfer the hex.
Yep. I held my bonus action to
But I
transfer
thought you
my
had to
hex.
use the. I thought you had to use the bonus action to use the fire.
Nope, that's a main action. Well, no, it stays up until I dismiss it.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Flame Tongue is. As long as you say the command word, it stays up until he says the command word again or sheathes the weapon.
It's like a weapon of dragonfire. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's basically what that is. So it's a mixture of basically red and blue flames circling the blade right now.
Yeah. And does this guy go down?
So both the targets go down. So basically, you do this whole gesture where you hit this guy to his abdomen. He falls down, and with a fellow swoop, you basically turn the blade, and you basically like stab the guy behind you with the blade, and like he stops and like goes down as well.
Yes.
So now,
And I'll hold my bonus action to whoever comes up to attack me.
okay, so
next.
this guy is coming to attack you again. This one is coming at you with a rapier, and he's attacking you, and he misses.
So yeah, because he has disadvantage with dex attacks. With dex. I'll attack the rapier guy. 14.
14 hits.
Holy. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's 15 slashing and 12 fire.
Yeah. Ooh. Rolled max damage on that one.
Yep.
Or for the fire. Is there a guy? To speed up, I also do a blue flame blade, so that it helps like somebody next to me or something, and then he takes 20 so 16, 17, 29 damage, yeah.
Well, 27, 29 with.
So basically, with one failed swoop, you kind of like sidestep him, cut him right from the abdomen on fire as you eviscerate his entire guts.
I was like, okay.
And you then feel something as you basically do that and stand up. You then feel a basically you then turn and you see an arrow in your shoulder. As you then look around, you then see up in the trees is a guy with a bow.
Do I see this?
No, you're, everybody's kind of like surrounding and you're basically, right now, short.
Yes. Definitely. Okay.
Okay. Now this guy who hit me with the
bow and arrow.
With the bow has a disadvantage to dex. Yeah.
Yeah, but you then sense something.
Mm-hmm.
And you then hear the footfalls as you turn, as you are then hit, and you stagger backwards, taking a whopping shit. 16.
You rolled a 1d26.
Oh fuck! My delay that.
Yeah.
My bad. 2d6. Meant to say 2d6. 2d6. My bad. You
Yeah,
take
that
5. Yeah. Sorry. My bad. My apologies. You take
It's fine.
5 slashing damage from a great sword, and you then look up and you then see a man and say, "Well, punk, remember me?" As he kind of like takes off this mask, and you then recognize that this is the guy that was trapped by the tentacle that you hit him with the fire on his face. This is the same guy.
How many guys are left? Are we?
You are now down to 50 people, but this is the same guy that you scarred that was part of that pirate attack.
Okay. Seeing that, so the guy with the bow and arrow has disadvantage to attack me. I'll leave him later. I'll turn to the captain and cast Hexblade Curse on him.
Okay, you do that.
Stone. And so Hexblade Curse. Hexblade's Curse does this.
By the way, Nail, are you back?
Say my name?
Yeah, I
he's-
asked if you were back. You didn't say anything.
Yeah, I'm now back.
Yes.
Okay. I've come to the realization that our power problem is going to cause more problems. Does that
Well,
make
I'm
sense?
thinking of like ending the session after this whole battle encounter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So,
I'll swing at him
yeah.
with my flame tongue
Yeah.
now.
Do
with,
it.
Blue flame blade. Is
Yeah.
12 hit?
Yeah. No, 12 does not hit.
Wait, actually, do I get advantage for this one? Because of Hexblade curse?
No.
No, you.
Besides, your
Okay, yeah,
advanced roll is 9.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you
I
would
miss-
advantage in that one.
So you miss.
Yeah.
Shit. Whoa. 1d. 20. Okay, so, this, the bow and arrow guy tries to shoot you again, but misses. Next is this, guy.
Okay.
Yeah, 16 hits, right?
Yeah, 16 hits.
Okay. 2d6. This guy then deals you with 7 damage. You left me to be killed by that creature, you! I'm gonna make sure you feel my pain! Your move.
Okay, I'll swing at him again with my flame tongue, and that's a definite hit.
Yeah, that is a definite
And,
hit.
Blue flame blade. So 14. Actually 14 plus my proficiency bonus, which is a +2. So 16 damage to him.
16 damage. Okay, you get him good. Calypso. Are you gonna continue stealing? If so, make a perception check for me.
Yeah, I can't see anything out. I can't see the archers, so.
No. No, but you are looking for targets.
Yeah.
That's your main focus right now. Okay. So, you find what appears to be a very, colorful individual wearing, certain, clothing of a different variety you've never seen before, who has apparently a very fancy, attire. And is basically with, what appears to be a large bag that appears to be at his feet as he is looking at the fight.
I'm guessing it's over 5 pounds.
I'm thinking maybe, yeah. It's a bag, like a backpack.
Well, okay.
Actually, Mage Hand can lift up to 10 pounds.
Can it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Hold on. 30 feet away. It can. Yeah, it's 10 pounds. But I'm guessing I wouldn't even know that by just looking at it. So, I will cast. I'll just say, let's see if we can get this, shall we? And I will cast Minor Illusion of a rogue fighter coming at this dude. Like a rogue dwarf fighter coming at him. With like sword raised. Axe raised.
Okay. This guy,
And try to swipe the bag as he's distracted by this illusion.
Okay, this guy says it ugh! Draws his blade, focusing on this. Make a stealth and sleight of hand.
Okay.
With advantage, seeing that this guy is a bit distracted.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
God.
Okay, you managed to slip by him perfectly. Again, sleight of hand is with advantage.
Oh my God, horrible.
Okay, it kind of like raised a bit, but you managed to get it. And he says what, like steadying himself against the dwarf guy that is coming towards him, because that feels a bit more concerning than the bag.
Yeah, and I'm going to try to get away from the whole fight after this.
Okay, you do that. So I did my damage and everything, so yeah, Adrian, it's your turn.
Okay. Flame tongue with blue flame blade.
Oh no, wait. Crap. No, crap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw that you already did your turn. My bad.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, my bad. I didn't see, so my apologies. Okay, misses the guy with the bow and arrow. The guy, does hit you.
Okay, I actually made a mistake. My armor class is 16 instead of 15, but we'll count we'll count those hits for the past
Okay.
2 hits. They'll.
Okay, well, they would still hit because he has a plus something bonus to his attack.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see what he rolled anyways. So.
Yeah, because, you know, I was using the GM roll.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be 2d6 damage. 10 slashing damage on you.
Okay.
He then says, I'm going to enjoy taking your life, punk. Now it's your move.
Flame tongue. It is an 13 hit.
13? No, misses.
Bang.
Next is the arrow guy. You're so lucky you got the disadvantage thing for the arrow guy.
Yeah, so I put it on him. Basically make it a one-on-one almost.
Okay, so the guy with the great sword misses and like, ugh. You kind of like do a whole deflect on it and everything, parry, and it's your move.
Okay. Natural 20. Whoa.
Oh, this guy's in trouble. This guy's
And a
in
natural
trouble.
one.
This guy's in trouble.
So,
What is this?
so 33.
33 damage?
Yep. Wait, but still not done yet. Oh, now it's a 12. So 45 damage.
Jesus, this guy, you kind of like do a whole flurry of, like, I would say, attacks and like rush, and like, ah! And you kind of like eviscerate his arm and like, you bastard. He then says, kill him! And you then see about more people coming in. As this guy is then fleeing.
He's not dead with 45 damage to him.
Yeah, he's still kicking.
He's the captain.
He's fleeing, so that means I get to attack him.
Yeah. But this guy with a shield is coming in and he's using protection, so you have disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, I missed. Yeah.
Yeah, you miss. Ching! And this guy is running away. And everything. With everything going on.
How badly does he look?
The guy that you cut up his arm.
Yeah.
The guy that you scarred recently in your first session.
This is big bad.
This guy just like turns, clutching his like ruined arm, and he just has a pure anger and rage towards you. As he runs away with a bit of his men. As everything is like getting a bit more chaotic.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
It is these guys' turn. So I'm just gonna roll 3d20 for these people. Okay, so that's gonna be 5. Okay, so all of these guys miss. It is your move.
I'll fire Eldritch Blast at the captain. Because if I kill him, I regain hit points. So I want those hit points back.
Make an attack roll. Make an attack roll. It hits. It hits. 5.
Yeah.
It's exactly 5 damage. You get him.
I did it.
But he's unconscious. He's unconscious. Now, now his minions. Now, yeah. But now his minions are like picking him up and basically running away with him.
Okay. I still gain my hit points back.
Which is how many? 5?
So it's my warlock level 3 plus my charisma 4. So I regain back 7 hit points.
Damn, pretty good. Okay, so that's your move. Now it's these guys' turn. So 3d20. Okay, 1's a natural 1, so that misses. 1 is a natural 20. And 1 is a 14 plus this person's stats. That would hit. So yeah.
Let's see. Okay.
So yeah, the person is using a scimitar on you. One of them is using a scimitar on you. So 3 plus 2, that's gonna be 5, slashing. The next one is using a long sword, and he is using a d10. So
I thought he has a shield, though.
Yeah, the guy with the scimitar has the shield.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2d10. 17 slashing.
Okay. Oof, I'm looking pretty bad right now. So there's 3 guys on me right now, right?
Yep.
Okay,
You then, I would then say that, you hear, Ichigo say, "You are outmatched and outnumbered. Do you wish to use a portion of my strengths?"
I do.
Okay. Adrian,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make me a wisdom check for me, please.
Okay. Wisdom check. Wisdom check or saving throw?
Check.
Okay. A 6.
Okay. You then feel your body being engulfed with like a burning sensation as these people then look at you and then see your entire body engulfed in a fiery blue flame, as they then see your face being covered by a Oni mask, as 2 large burning horns issue from your head and everything, and you have your flame tongue, and you are a witness, but you don't have control, as you just hear this voice say to these people, "You are about to die." As he then like kind of like puts in the whole quick draw position and basically beheads them all at once.
Cool.
And he then looks at the other people. You are all about to die. And he kind of like misty step type stuff, like boom, boom, defeating, cutting, stabbing, thrusting the blade into them until all of the competitors are down on the ground. And everybody is just witnessing this and like, demon, he's a demon, and they're all running. And one bandit is basically running away, like trips and falls, and like just turns to you as you are approaching him, and like, please, and then like with one fail swoop, like
I guess I'll stab down onto him.
yeah. Basically, it does the whole drop down, basically blade facing him, and basically like the whole basically stuff like that, and like zing, twist,
Okay.
pull out, and then you feel you have control again, but you do take 6 psychic damage from that.
And what 1 hit point?
No, actually, no, not 6. My bad. I remembered that I had a rule about this that I would have to roll a dice for this, so it's a 1d4 actually. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, my bad. I remember that I wrote this and I forgot the stats. So you take 2 psychic damage. I forgot that.
Okay.
And that is the end of combat.
What did I find in the bag? The fancy bag.
You
These people are getting slaughtered.
yeah. You will find that in the next session.
Okay.
So yeah, thank you for attending the game. I hope
That was cool.
yeah. So I hope everybody is a bit satisfied. So we will get more into the sense of the story. Like I said, that you still have a week to prepare and do stuff, and I will see you guys later. So keep me posted if there are any changes, if you can't make the game, and yeah, hope you had fun.
Yeah.